Hi again, everybody. Chris Lewis coming to you from Falcon Country, where one of our record-breaking student athletes is going to let us know where she'll be continuing her volleyball career. Jocelyn Jourdan needs no introduction, but this is Jocelyn Jourdan. Let's give her a big hand.
Thanks.
And with you today is?
My mom, Danielle, and my little sister, Julia.
You know it's a big day when even the team manager comes out for this. Right. Did they let you out of school for this?
I didn't go to school today.
You skipped school just to be here for your big sister. I love it.
My mom couldn't wake me up.
Oh, you slept in. Okay. At least you have a good excuse. Jocelyn, to start out, I always like to get kind of an idea of what an athlete, when they start, when they pick up a sport. Mm-hmm. You were actually a cross-country runner before you decided to play volleyball.
Yep.
What made you want to try volleyball instead of running cross-country?
I was running cross-country, and I was finishing at the end every single time. And then the very day before volleyball tryouts, all my friends were going to play volleyball. But the day before, I accidentally cut the whole race and finished first in front of everyone. And that's when I knew cross-country just wasn't for me. I even finished in front of the coach. It was really bad. And then the next day was volleyball tryouts, so I tried it with all my friends.
Well, thank goodness for us, and also your college you're going to be telling us about that cross-country didn't work out for you.
Yep.
We're fortunate that was the case. Yeah. So did you play at AMS, or were you on just club teams?
Yeah, I played at AMS.
And how many years?
7th and 8th grade.
7th and 8th?
Yep.
And read an article recently that mentioned Coach Bartlett working with you on teaching you technique as part of some of the club teams that you were on. What was the hardest thing that you had to learn how to do in order to become a better player?
It was probably just the mental game, because of volleyball, everyone can see every mistake you make, every look on your face, and everything you do. And after one mistake, you can't just let it get to you. You just have to keep going. So
keep
probably
going.
The mental, yeah.
First player to reach 1,000 kills in Fitch volleyball history. First, how does that feel to know that you've done something no one else here has even come close to doing?
It makes me feel very proud of myself, because I know I've worked so hard. In my freshman and sophomore year, I was playing middle, so I wasn't very sure if I was going to ever get to 1,000 kills. And then my junior and senior year, I worked my butt off to try and reach that goal and break the career record.
And what were you feeling in that game against Canfield when you were leading up to that record?
I didn't know if I was going to get it or not, because 23 kills was a lot of kills for one game. But all my friends were saying how everyone's making stuff. They had the whole banner printed out about it being on that date. So I knew when I stepped on the court, I had to break that record.
Did it mean more that happened against Canfield?
A little bit.
A little bit. Did you have anybody keeping score? Letting you know how far away you were?
Yeah. It was probably 4 people.
4 people?
Yep. Yeah.
And did you know that it's okay, I got to get this?
Yeah.
You had that in your head?
Yes.
That had to be a lot of pressure.
It was.
I'm sure. Finished with 1,129 career kills. Now, that in itself is impressive. But the thing I find more impressive, and if I counted this right, 838 of those came in the last 2 seasons. How did that happen?
I moved positions, and I got set more on the outside, but also I worked hard on fixing my shot range so I could hit different shots and just being smart where I placed the ball.
So that position change was a big deal for you?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible, because I was looking at the numbers and I'm thinking, wait a minute, she set the school record with 405 our junior year and then 433, and I'm thinking 1129 minus, that's wow, that was impressive.
Thank you.
Not only the school record holder for career kills by a very wide margin, but also you hold the records for kills in a season with 433, as I mentioned. Kills in a match, 33. You broke those records last year as a junior, and then broke them again this year. Does it feel different breaking someone else's records or breaking your own?
Probably breaking my own. I'd rather break my own than break someone else's.
Do you feel guilty breaking someone else's records?
No.
No?
No.
Either way, you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it is special, and it's been fun to watch as you've gone. When you got that 1,000th kill, the one thing that we all saw is you went straight to Coach Bartlett, and two of you shared a pretty special moment. Can you tell us what that meant to you?
Well, Coach Bartlett has known how I am as a player in person since my 7th grade is when she was my first club coach ever. So, and she knows how hard I've been working day in and day out to reach all these goals that I have this season, and how I've always kept my head level and tried to be a leader on and off the court. And I just think she appreciates me just as much as I appreciate her.
So she was there from day one,
Mm-hmm.
and got to see you get to this point.
Yep.
That's got to be special for both of you, I'm sure. What have you learned from her that you're going to carry with you the rest of your life?
Probably it doesn't always matter being a person over a player or being a person over a coach. You still have to build friendships and relationships with people, and you can't just think of everything so serious as like a coach player. It's more of like person.
Wow, that's kind of interesting to hear. Not a whole lot of players, realize that as they're going along in their careers. So that's wow. Most memorable moment for you?
Probably. Oh gosh. Probably junior year district semifinals when we were down 2 sets and I broke the kill record that game, and we came back and swept them the last 3, a reverse sweep to go to district championship. And
you guys have had a lot of success, and not just as an individual but as a team.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say your most memorable moment as part of a team would be? That particular match?
Probably just in general the team my sophomore year. It was just, we accomplished a lot together, and it was the first time winning conference in so many years, and all those girls were like family, and I was so close to all of them, and all those older girls showed me how I should treat the younger girls now, and they made me feel accepted.
And it seemed like last year's class of seniors, great talent and a lot of camaraderie. How were you able to carry what you learned from them over to the young girls that we had come in this year? Because we had some really young ones playing this year.
Yeah. So when I played my freshman year, I was so scared, and I knew that Kylie and Riley were probably going to feel the same exact way that I did. So I made sure I would always talk to them about how they feel about stuff and try and be as close with them as possible as I could.
And it seemed like the younger ones might have been more nervous than you were during that match when you hit the 1,000.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe? They won't admit it?
I don't know.
What does the support you get from your family and friends mean to you?
A lot.
We've got half the school seems to be here today for this one.
Yeah. My friends are just always there for me, and they know everything that I've given up to get to this point. And my family always supports anything, any camp I wanted to go to. And I'd practice in Akron and play out of Akron for the past 2 years, and I'm playing in Akron again this year. And we've traveled around the U.S., Atlanta, Indianapolis, like 5 times, everywhere. And they've just always been there, and whatever I want to do, they support it.
That's excellent to have that kind of support system and team around you. Was it important to reach that 1,000 milestone for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had that on your mind too, not just for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Well, that had to be a great feeling.
It was.
Well, with that, this is a big moment. Jocelyn, why don't you tell us where you're going to be playing volleyball at the next level?
I will be playing at Youngstown State University.
Jocelyn Jourdan, the next Youngstown State University Penguin. Let's give her a nice round of applause.
Thanks, guys.
And Mom, how you feeling?
I was doing good up until this point. I mean, I'm doing great. I'm so proud of her. She's such a hard worker. She's a great kid. She's made being a mother a lot easier than, most. I love her. We've spent so much time, like she said, traveling, and like these past 6 years, it's just been go, 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 and it's a little surreal for this moment because this is what she's worked so hard for. So thank you guys for having her.
Well, we appreciate that. And Coach, I got to come to you. Does she listen to advice you give her?
What?
She's not much of a talker.
This is little sister Julia. She was the team manager this year, and she got to experience some of those amazing moments. How did it make you feel? You look up to her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not a talker, folks. In case you didn't
Well, not
notice.
in front of the camera, but get her off camera.
And
they're so close. It's a beautiful thing to see. They really are. They're like best friends.
that's great.
Yeah.
Does she try to coach you up?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, keep listening to that advice. You'll do just fine.
Yes.
Sisterly love over here. That's awesome. All right. What do you plan on studying at YSU?
Financial management.
And is there any certain career path you want to be able to take that into?
I kind of want to take it into sports and finance professional athletes.
Oh, okay. Kind of sort of like an agent.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great role. I hope you get there and get some big names and a nice percentage of those contracts.
Yeah.
Now, going to YSU, they've got a pretty good volleyball team, and one of your new teammates is someone who was your biggest rival in high school when she played for Canfield, Abby Householder. Now, how's it going to feel for you competing with her rather than against her?
I think it's going to be great. When I went and visited there, she talked to me at the very end, just told me honestly how she felt about everything and how she liked YSU. And we played at the same travel team for my 2 past years in Akron. And she's always been a nice girl to me. It was just always a rival on the court of Householder versus Jourdan.
A big rival on the court. And she was doing pretty much the same thing that you were doing her senior year. Watching her as a junior, did that motivate you to do the things that you were seeing her do?
Yeah.
So it seemed like every time you played Canfield, they were stopping a game for some milestone that she hit. So how did it feel, knowing that you did it against them this time?
It felt great. I mean, there wouldn't be another team I'd want to get it against. So
I like that answer. And that leads me to something else as far as, Fitch and collegiate volleyball. Your former teammate and co-captain from 2021, Alyssa Leskovac, freshman at Chatham University. She was the conference newcomer of the year, led the conference in kills as well as points, and also an all-conference selection as a freshman. Do you feel like you're going to have the same type of success that Alyssa Leskovac has had as a freshman?
I hope so. Yeah.
You hope so?
Yeah.
Has she reached out and given you any pointers as far as what to expect at the next level?
No, she's just told me how she's proud of me and congrats and all that stuff.
That probably means more than any advice she can give you otherwise, right? Well, after college, is there any place that you'd be able to play volleyball? Maybe try out for an Olympic team or some kind of competitive.
You could play on a national team in Europe or something, but I probably won't do that.
You don't want to go overseas to play?
No.
No, I don't blame you. Do you see yourself being a coach one day?
Possibly, but only high school, varsity level and up. I can't do kids.
The manager over here is a little offended by that.
I'll coach her, but yeah.
I just working with our manager here this season has been hilarious, I have to say. And
She's something.
Yeah.
she is. And it's been great having her around the team, and hopefully one day she'll be sitting in this very seat that her big sister is. So, any other words of thanks or appreciation? Anything you want to add?
I'm just very thankful for everyone who's helped me get to this point. My coaches, my friends, my trainers, and everyone who's influenced me in my life.
Well, Jocelyn Jourdan, the latest Youngstown State University Penguin volleyball player, we wish you the best of luck. Congratulations once again. Let's hear it for Jocelyn.
Thanks, guys.
And it's been awesome watching you do what you've done these last 2 years, and wish you all the best moving forward.
Thank you.
So good luck to you.
Thank you.
Once again, Jocelyn Jourdan, YSU Penguin.
Yep.
This is Chris Lewis from Falcon Country, reminding everybody in Falcon Country, always show your Falcon pride.